Hey, welcome back to Snapball Games. My name is Max, and I'm back with another Vintage Cube Feeder League. And we're going to be trying to get into the Vintage Cube worlds here. And starting now, starting with this run. I think I'm going to take Tamio out of this pack. Other notable cards, I guess it's Fabled Passage. I like Arena of Glory a fair amount. Reprieve is good, but Tamio is really good. Tamio is just so solid. I think it like first hit me in Vintage Cube how strong it was just when my opponent played it on turn one. I was like, okay, how am I gonna deal with this? I cannot let them get a clue every single turn. Like I'm just not gonna be able to beat that with this slow hand that I have. And then there's a lot of other synergies with it, like Tolarian Academy and just like other things that care about artifacts. Tinker, you can tinker away the clues. Urza, there's just like so many good cards with Tamio. Okay, I can take a Ledger Shredder, which is decent. I can take a Wasteland. I can take a Talisman. Nothing else is really jumping out. Mother of Runes is a good card, but not necessarily as good with Tamio to start with. I think I'm just going to take Wasteland. I like Shredder a fair amount, but I think Wasteland is what I want. Hmm. This is tough. Tamio into Shredder is a nice little blue start. Also cuts blue out of this pack. So maybe that's another reason for Shredder. Wasteland is really good though. And take Waste. All right. We have a couple of options here. There's Savai Triumph, Shadowy Backstreet as lands. I don't think I'm going to take those. There's Consider. I don't like Displacer Kitten. I think it's just not good. I know there's some like infinite combos and stuff you can do with it, but I just really don't want to be in that deck. I think I'm going to take Walking Ballista. I think with Wasteland Tamio, I'd like to try to be a blue-based artifact deck, see if that's open. If not, this is a fine card. I think it's better than Consider, so I'm going to take Ballista here. Fanatic of Ronus is decent too, but I'm not taking it like when I can just stay more open with Ballista. All right. I can take Malcolm, I can take City of Traders, I can take Revoker. Don't like taking a Revoker this early. I don't think it's that. I can take Undercity Sewers. Maybe it's that. Taking City of Traders this early is kind of crazy. I don't even know if that's going to be good in my deck. Malcolm maybe is the pick though. I'll take Malcolm over Undercity Sewers. If it was like a fetch land, I would slam that, but I'll take the Malcolm here. All right. There's a lot of good options here. There's LED, really powerful card. There's Necromancy as a reanimation card. I think I want to take LED because this could potentially go in like the artifact based deck. It could be in like an LED Breach, Brain Freeze deck. If I get like Time Twister, Wheel of Fortune type cards, it can go in those decks. I don't want Generous Plunder. I don't think Nethergoy is actually that good in Vintage Cube. Sentinel is good. It also makes maps, which goes with a lot that I have. But I think it's between Necromancy and LED, and I'm going to try the LED here. Okay, now there's just basically like no good blue cards, no good artifacts. I'll just take a Johnny. A Johnny is so strong that it's just, I think, the best card to take here. There's Deep Cavern Bat and Grief, but I'll just take a Johnny. Maybe we'll play it, maybe not. I'll see where things point us, but I'll take the Johnny. Wow. Lotus Petal, Duelist of the Mind. I said in the last draft that I recorded, I've been meaning to try Duelist of Mine. I got to play it in the last video that I recorded with, so if you've watched that, you've seen it, and it is pretty strong. It's not that hard to like play it and commit a crime and then get to loot, and then it often attacks for some damage in the air. I think I'm gonna keep this artifact-based deck alive and go for a Lotus Petal. Saheeli is like the fact that it makes artifacts is relevant too, but yeah, let's just try a Lotus Petal here. And then perfect. Let's go right into a Shorokai. I like this card a lot. Maybe we can be blue-white. Some artifact synergies, maybe not, but Shorokai is going to be good regardless. We can be blue-white mid-range, no artifact synergies. We can just throw out this LED and our deck looks fine. Another note on Lotus Petal, it doesn't go in every deck, but the cube is so powerful now. Having like a Mox that you can even only use once is often going to be good enough. Okay, Fabled Passage or Seachrome Coast. I think with these cards that I have now, I'll just take the blue-white land. This being a tap land early, I think it's worth it to take the Seachrome Coast. Fabled Passage is a worse land overall, and I'm not necessarily going to be like a ton of colors in this draft. So let's take the coast. All right, I'll take a research death here. This card's fine, especially if you can, unearth it, it gets like a lot better. But being another cheap artifact can be good. Again, we don't have Academy, we don't have Urza yet, we don't have like a lot of the big payoffs, but we'll keep our eye out for them. Shadowy Backstreet or Savai Trinome? I guess Savai. Thought Scour or City of Traders? Definitely City of Traders. So the problem with our draft right now is we have like an archetype that we're going into, which is kind of this like artifact-based deck. The problem is we don't have any of the payoffs. So if we don't see them, then our deck's just not really going to function at all. I don't think Risen Reef even really works in the cube. Like, I've never seen a deck with a bunch of elementals. I don't even know here. I don't think it matters what we take. Could play a Prismatic Ending. Last pick Yogwill, classic. In the last draft, I passed a Yogwill for a last pick Yogwill. Okay, well, that is good. That is what we want. One of the best cards in the entire cube. Now, in the last draft, if you haven't watched it, I had a pick between a pack two pick, pack two pick one. It was Soul Ring versus another card, and I took another card. What card was it? Was it Time Walk, Black Lotus, Ancestral, or something else? It was Ancestral, and I took Ancestral. Which may have been wrong, it was really close. But here I'm claiming Soul Ring. I would love a Strip Mine. Maybe some of these duels. This pack's really good. There's Deluge. Mind Twist is really good, but it's not as good as it used to be. It takes a more specific deck to really make it like pop off now. Like our deck now with Soul Ring, Lotus Petal, it's like starting to get there, but you need a lot of fast mana for Mind Twist to be really good. Otherwise, it's just like obviously good and you play it, but it's not necessarily the best. All right. I like Teferi Hero here. I like Jace, but I'm going to take Narset. This deck really wants Wheel of Fortune effects. We already have an LED, so taking the Narset to go with those that we could get, I think it's just higher upside. I think Narset might just be better than Jace at this point. Like, not even combos aside, just the fact that it costs 3 mana, they can't draw cards. It's really good. So yeah, gonna slam Narset over Teferi and Jace. Hopefully we get lucky and wheel the Teferi Hero. I'd love to play that in this deck. But yeah, let's slam the Narset. All right, there's Third Path Iconoclast, which makes artifacts. But I think I'm just gonna take a Palantir. I like this card more than I should. But I do really like it. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Palantir. There's an off-color talisman. Maybe we wheel this third path. Maybe we wheel coalition relic. Brazen Borrower is nice, but we probably won't wheel it. Take a Palantir. All right, there's a subtlety. I'm probably gonna take that. Could spec on Worldspine Worm and then try to get a flash and just stuff that combo in our deck. But subtlety's, I think, very good. I think we should just take subtlety. The flash is like a lot harder to get. Now I can take Bobble, I can take Lauren. I'm gonna kind of go all in and take this Bobble because I have so many cheap artifacts now. Again, getting an Urza or a Tolarian Academy now, just I'm going so far all in, but I'm trying to have a deck that can have really high upside so I can go 4-0. Um, I'm not really trying to play it too safe. I'm trying to take a little risk and see if it pays off in this draft, and it may not, but I think Bobble is a good pick here. All right, here's somewhat of a payoff. I'm gonna slam this Karn over Vendilion Click. We have a lot of artifacts. This is where Karn is best in exactly this type of deck, where you can go Karn minus and the next turn minus, make 2 Karn structs, have the Karn sitting there. You have a bunch of random artifacts in play. Your Karn structs are huge. You can cast it early off Soul Ring, Lotus Petal. It's just like a really good card. It's like definitely better than Jace in this archetype. All right. Plateau, Fiery Islet, Pentad Prism, maybe Coveted Jewel. There's also a Pyroglyph, but I'm not really looking to be 3 colors. I want to be blue based, maybe playing Shorkai and a Johnny. There's also a Sika's Chariot, which is an artifact and a really good card, but it has the same problem. It's hard to cast. I think I want to just Pentad Prism here. Yeah, it's Pentad Prism. That just like goes well with everything I have. And it ramps out my Karn, my Shorikai. It's an artifact that sits around. All right, I like No More Lies, but I think Memory Lapse might just be better. It's easier for me to cast too. Again, I want to be blue based in this artifact type deck. Again, I still don't really have enough payoffs. I just have like Karn as like really things that work with all my artifacts, but all my other cards are also just mostly fine on their own. So, all right, let's just keep going on this plan. I mean, it's gonna look pretty funny if we have this like artifact based deck without the payoffs, but let's go. Nice. Wield the Teferi. I want the Aether Spellbomb too, but I need like another, payoff thing to do. I have Lotus Petal, Soul Ring, Pentad Prism. A lot of ways to get this out early. I need like another card advantage engine other than Shorkai. Let's go Teferi. All right, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play this, but depending on what happens with our mana, like if we get a fetch land, I have a Savai Triome, so this can be a white and red land, so could end up playing this third path. I'll spec on a Thespian stage, take a Jace, take a Grove. Okay, another piece of power. Black Lotus, Tolarian Academy if not power. Black Lotus. No Black Lotus. There's a Polluted Delta. There's an Upheaval. There's a Pest Infestation. Polluted Delta gets Savai Triome and Island. I think it's just Upheaval. I think that's what I want. Kitsa is okay. The Looter. I think I want Upheaval. I have some fast mana. And this card, it kind of does something that no other card can really do. And that's when you're in these game states where you think like I have no chance to win, Upheaval is a card that can get you out of it where other cards cannot. Sometimes Time Warp can be that card too, but if you're too far behind, Upheaval can where Time Warp cannot. So yeah, let's take that. Okay, wow. I really want Time Twister, but I'm gonna take Urza Saga. Urza Saga is really good. We're gonna wheel something out of this pack. Talisman of Progress I really want. Counterspell I want. Time Twister I want. Venser I'd play. Expedition Map I might play, especially now that I have Saga. And Jace I want. There's like yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 good cards in this pack left for me. I will get something back. But Saga is so good, especially in our deck. Making constructs is exactly what we want to do with all these artifacts. Let's slam it. I think I want Force of Negation. Yeah, just want Force. Being able to stop the other unfair decks is really important. Let's take Force. All right, next pick. We have a somewhat off-color Talisman, Blue-Black Talisman versus Time Warp. Also Emrakul, which we cannot do anything with at the moment. I like Time Warp a fair amount. I think it's good enough. I think we want to play it over Talisman. Yeah, let's take the Time Warp. Now there's a Sacred Foundry. I don't think we're getting this third path in there at this point. I think we're just going to be blue and white. I think we want Spell Pierce. Yeah, we'll take the Spell Pierce. Whoa. All right, there's Echo of Eons, which is a combo with LED and Narset. Plus, I can just cast it in this deck. I'm going to take Echo, yeah. That allows me to play this LED. Maybe I get lucky and wheel a Time Twister or something. There's also Dismember, but I think I want to like add this powerful combo aspect to my deck. So let's take Echo. Oh, there's Dark Depths. Okay, it's another combo that I'm going to play. I'm going to play Thespian Stage Depths here. Take it over Days for sure. Nice. Might even play a Reclamation too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards left. We get 1 card back. What's the last card in this pack going to be? Bloodghast or Deathrite Shaman? Tribal Flames? Probably be one of those. Whoa. That's a gift. There's a Skull Clamp too? What do we have with Clamp? I don't think we can play third path. We have Shorakai Clamp, but we have a Johnny Clamp. Don't think it's enough. We don't have that many creatures. I just need the Tundra. Wandering Emperor, oust or tapped blue-white land. I think I need the land. I don't really need the Kitsa. Wandering Emperor would be fine, but it's white. It's hard on my mana. I'd rather just improve my mana than making it worse. And I think this was the pack with like Counterspell and all the other cards I wanted. I think I want Expedition Map though. I'll play that with all my artifact synergies and Urza Saga. I think I want that over Venser. I'll play a Blade Splicer. Okay. So third path, can't cast you. Savai Triumph, I don't need you as well. I think I do want City of Traders. Allows me to get to like Karn, Shorakai, Teferi, Time Warp, Echo, Bigger Ballista, Faster, Upheaval, all that type of stuff. I want to play a lot of lands because I have Stage Depths in my deck as well. So right now, I need to cut some cards. Oh, maybe I am playing Savai Triumph, so I can play Mishra's Research Desk. Guess I just take this Ulamog in case my opponent has a Brain Freeze. It's also good with prismatic ending. I don't think I need to play in Dotha for ending though. Whoa. Guess I'll just take an interrupter if I can click. Okay, we got it. It's a late channel. It's not. I think this is Magic Online glitching a little bit. I don't think I'm misclicking here. Okay, I don't know if we need this Malcolm. We're gonna have to cut some cards, like I was saying. We didn't get the Time Twister back either. Okay. This is 26 cards here. So I want to play like at least 16 lands Soul Ring, probably 17 lands Soul Ring, because I have a Dark Depths. So I need to cut cards. So yeah, Malcolm, you're cut. Maybe I cut Research Desk, but it's another cheap artifact. Prismatic Ending is good too. Hmm. Maybe with all these counters, I cut the Research Desk. I don't have to play this. Well, I want to play it anyway. But maybe I still don't need to play Research Desk. I have a lot of other good things to get with Saga. And then I need to cut one more card. I could cut a Johnny just because it's not synergistic with my deck, but it's just such a good card. It's like so much better than Blade Splicer. Blade Splicer just makes an artifact which works with Saga and Karn. 16 land, Lotus Petal, Soul Ring, Expedition map might be enough, but I have a Dark Depths combo. Dark Depths doesn't produce mana, so I think I do need to cut one more card. It's either ending. What is it between? Ending, a Johnny, Portable Hole, Blade Splicer. Those are the worst cards in my deck. I kind of want Blade Splicer as just like something to do. Ending is pretty good, but most of the time I'm only going to be able to cast it for 2. All right. And then we play 17 lands, and one of them's Depths and Wasteland. It's not that many lands, but I have Lotus Petal, Soul Ring as mana sources too. So we have 5 white cards, and 11 blue cards. A lot of colorless lands too, geez. Oh, this is blue and white, that's good. How many white sources do I need? I have 4 white sources right now, plus a Pentad Prism. I can play 8 lands, 6-2. 6-2 is not bad. That gives me 4, 5, 6, 7 white sources. Maybe I go 5, 3. That gives me 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not that many blue sources though. I have so many double blue cards. Plus I want a Tameo early. I only really need 1 white source. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus Pentad Prism. I could play maybe 1 more planes. Play 18 lands. Because I have so many colorless lands. But I think I'm just going to go greedy and go like this. This looks good to me. Take a quick screenshot of the deck. This does help to look back at during the draft, during the games. Let's go round 1. All right, welcome to round 1. We're going to keep this hand. This hand looks fine. see, did we? I was like, did I cut research desk and ending and leave in Trino? I did. So I think that's just a miss build in the deck. I don't think this does anything. Just to tap planes. Okay, made a mistake. I could force of negation this. Because they could play like a 5-drop next turn, but I'm just going to hope to force that. I can also wasteland them right now. Ooh, Lotus Petal. Now I get to leave up Memory Lapse on their next turn, on this turn right now. I don't want to play Wasteland because I don't want them to know that I'm not wastelanding in order to leave up a spell. Now I have Memory Lapse and Force of Negation up, so I just really want them to play a 5-drop here or just something to use Mana Vault. And then I can like counter it, kill their land, their Mana Vault taps, it starts pinging them, and then, you know, eventually get to my Narset. Depending on what they do, I could also force it. They have no land, they have nothing? That's kind of crazy. I'm just going to wasteland them then. I still don't really want a Narset. I'm going to just play a land and pass. And not the Sabai Triome. I don't know if I can change my deck or if I always have to start with Sabai Triome now. I think I can change it. They can bobble, it's fine. Oh, if they don't bobble on their turn and I play Narset. Yeah, now I play Narset and they get crushed. Because they bobbled on my turn, they're going to draw on their turn, but Narset's going to stop it. Pentad Prism. Let's just go Plains, Narset. So they know about Pentad Prism. Still have Pitch Force up. Whoops, I did not mean to click through my turn like that. I meant to use Narset. That sucks. They draw for Bobble, but then they don't draw for turn because of Narset. Good thing is the misplay with the Narset, misclick. I really meant to use it. I just clicked. I clicked like one too many times. I don't. I think it's unlikely to cost me. It could, but opponent's just really doing nothing. Okay, they have a land. They're shocking. Talisman. Could play a 3-drop creature here now. Kind of want to just force a negation this. Then maybe they can't do anything. Just gonna go for it. Nice. I just really wanted to like break up whatever they were doing. Let's just get to Fairy and then play to Fairy and plus. Definitely don't want to bounce the Mana Vault, that's for sure. Non-land? It's a land. Okay, haven't had time to play the Savai Triome all game. Portable Hole's fine. See if they have a 2-drop to play. They might have been looking for a blue source because they played a blue Talisman. Nothing from them. Interesting. Echo. Plus to Fairy. Minus Narset. There's Soul Ring. So I can go Soul Ring into Echo right now, and then I have Echo Narset. They do have all this mana available though. Expedition map gets this Dark Depths combo as well. I think I just go Soul Ring into Echo right now. Wait, I can't because I don't have another untapped land. I can just cast Echo next turn though. I can go Soul Ring, play a Johnny right now. Play like a Pentad Prism, get so much mana for next turn. Yeah. So let's go Soul Ring. I don't even need to a Johnny yet, I don't think. It's just Pentad Prism. I could play a Johnny too using mana from the Pentad Prism. I just don't think I really need to. I could just play the Dark Depths, get that into play. Yeah, let's just play that. Opponent's doing literally nothing. I don't think I needed to even portable hole this. Okay. I guess we just take off a counter. Time Warp. Time Warp is sweet. Start by plus. Then we'll go for Time Warp first. Might as well. Time Warp, target us. Okay. Opponent did literally nothing that game. That was like pretty crazy how little they did. They must have kept a hand where they thought they could have the talisman and then like do something good. Or like if I draw land, I have the, you know, I have such an explosive start that I should keep. So yeah, maybe Savai Triome is just not supposed to be in our deck as well. If we're not playing Research Desk or Prismatic Ending. Maybe we are supposed to be playing those cards. We even have our Fiend's Tower. Ending kills Talisman and their other mana rock. Their mana vault. I have portable hole. I want to just like kind of stick to my plan here. I showed the Dark Depths, which kind of sucks, but this deck is actually pretty sick though. I have Soul Ring, so I have like some explosiveness. I have the Dark Depths plan, and then I have this like upheaval side of my deck as well. I'm gonna keep this hand's nothing crazy, but I have Wasteland as Disruption, which seems good against them. I have a Johnny. Voltaic Key, wow. That's going pretty deep. Okay, well, we got that. Do I want to Wasteland and just like slow them down that way, or do I want to just like start trying to get to depths and then stage in 4 mana? I think I want to just play a Johnny on 2, play stage on 3, play depths on 4, go for 20/20 on 4. Flash on my upkeep. They're gonna kill my land? Triplicate Titan. Okay, this is gonna be tough. I do get to make a 20/20 flying on turn 4. I get to trade for one of their things here, which buys me a lot of time. Guess this one? It's the one I block. Hopefully they don't have much else of a follow-up here. Obviously, I'd like to do that, but I don't have my Johnny anymore. I mean, I'm in a decent spot. Target creature can't be blocked, but yeah, so now I can go Palantir. And then next turn I go 20/20. They're going to have to leave their flyer back, or they have to untap it with key. Just put Shorkai on top. Let's put that on bottom. If they want to take 4, they can take 4. Sure. Also, if I draw like City of Traders, oh no, I can't Time Warp. Salt Monolith, sure. So this is infinite mana? Oh no, not infinite mana, not even close. But they can, it's still pretty good. Okay, so now I just depths past the turn. I had Palantir going. I have a 20/20. I guess I bottom this, top the Echo, and see if they want to take a bunch of damage. Saga was the next card. Okay. 8/8. Palantir is doing a lot of damage. I have Echo in the graveyard as well. Salt Monolith. Untap Assault, sure. 5 mana. What is this? This is a. Oh no. This is just a big spell. Oh, Battle Ball. Okay. I think I still need to go for stage, just make a 20/20. Hope to draw something. Because I cannot Time Warp. I have to go for this. Hope to draw like an answer to this. If I choose Dark Depths, and then choose a Dark Depths to keep, I have to choose this one, and then I sacrifice it. Portable Hole? City of Traders. I have Echo of Eons in the graveyard as a spell I can cast, but I don't think that does anything. I think I lose. Wow. Good game. The turn 2 flash Triplicate Titan got me. They should obviously not let me mill on Palantir, but maybe they don't. Maybe they don't want me to draw. I have to just hope they die to Palantir. They're gonna let me draw, obviously, though. Okay, they got me. Turn 2 flash Triplicate Titan, and we still almost got there on the draw, just not quite. Let's run it back. We're fine here. I think we're in a good spot. Let's go game 3. All right, game 3. Let's go. Would you like to play first? Yes, Soul Ring. Nice. I think I'm gonna lead on Tamio though. Soul Ring to start cracking the clues. Oh, I could have bobbled and then bobbled on their turn to flip Tamio, but I don't think I want to flip Tamio yet. So I think this is fine. Okay, they just star. They play their own bubble. Wow. Turn 1 Mox Opal active. That's hard to do. There's stage. All right, I'll start by attacking. Get the clue. Nice. Then go Soul Ring. crack clue, play bobble. Again, I don't want to flip Tamio. I'd rather just keep making clues, so I'll crack bobble right now. It's an archive on top of their deck. And just play a Thespian stage. Since I have Soul Ring, I could draw into Dark Depths. And yeah, I can cast a Johnny next turn. Nice. Johnny's not that good in our deck, but it's still just such a good rate. For 2 mana, I get a 1/2 and a 2/1, which is, 3/3 worth of stats with huge upside for 2 mana. Just an insane card. Oko. Are they going to elk my Soul Ring? I'd be fine if that's the case. They're elking the Tamio. Guess that makes sense. That's how good Tamio is. Pretty impressive. Let's attack the Oko, play the Ajani. So we know they have a archive on top. Could have left up stage to like copy one of my lands or one of their lands, play around Wasteland too. I should have done that. Thought of that a second too late. So now they can make their own artifacts into 3/3s, and I have nothing at all in my hand. But I do have a lot of good cards to draw in my deck. Okay, their Mox Opal is off right now. It's good for me. I mean, they're probably going to just elk it. And then if they elk this pass, I can attack everything at Oko. They eat my Johnny Planeswalker, and then I get to kill Oko. If I just attack with this and this, they get to trade and then keep their Oko alive, which I don't want them to be able to do. So I'm assuming they're gonna elk their Mox Opal. They might not. And then if they do that, I attack everything at Oko, and then they eat my Ajani with their elk, most likely. Depths off the top, Upheaval, the Wheel of Fortune card. These are all good cards for us to draw. Okay, drawing a card. Narset's not bad. Expedition Map. They make black mana, and then they elk and pass. Okay. Damn. Island is not what we wanted at all. We get to kill Oko, we lose our Johnny. And then we're at the mercy of the top of our deck. Versus they have a lot of cards in hand versus basically our 0. So really bad position for us here. Play sneak attack. Oh god. We've only seen Battle Ball so far. So this makes, if I copy Saga, I have Saga on 0 counters, and then this just dies. I need to look up this ruling. Okay, I think I'm wrong. I think from my brief research, I can do it. So I'm going to try and see what happens. I'm going to end of their turn, if I am alive, copy my Saga. And then I think on my, I think it doesn't die, and then I think I get counters. We'll see. Might be able to make a bunch of card strikes here. Not sure how that works really. All right, either they're getting more red sources and I'm super dead, or maybe I'm fine. Torsten, that's really good. Did they hit other fatties? No. They hit Island, Basalt, oh no. They only get creatures and lands. Island, island, Brazen Bar. Okay, nice. That was a pretty big miss. They do get a bunch of 1/1s, but maybe my stage saga combo can be fine. Oh, so I'm only going to get. It's not going to copy the counter, so I'm just going to get one counter, or my stage is going to die. I can't tell what's going to happen. They have another fatty. They have a battle ball. That's going to be tough. I can chump the battle ball, trade with the Mox Opal. I take 4, 7, go down to 9. And they're just gonna have such a big board. I think I'm dead. I guess I need upheaval now. I'm gonna try to do this. I could get punished, but they sack, they get a bunch of 1/1s. And then I go copy. Okay, doesn't die. That's a start. And I have portable hole. But I think I'm dead on board because I didn't draw anything. I just needed a little bit more time. I mean, they can also sneak attack in like their Brazen Bar for more damage, which they're gonna do. I can make one construct here, but I'm just dead to their creatures' Xaxes. Oh, plus Brazen Bar is extra. GG's. These cubes are hard. I thought our deck was good, but yeah, not good enough. GG's, got comboed out. Thank you so much for watching. Again, youtube.com/snapbolt. Still having a lot of fun with these. Might see if I can get another one in or two today. We'll see. But youtube.com/snapbolt. Go to my channel and subscribe if you like the content. If you want to support me, it's the best way. So thanks so much for that. Till next time. Peace.